The Arabs controlled Jerusalem from the year 638 to 1071. Although they were Muslim, they granted Christian pilgrims free access and let them practice their religion.
Beyond its religious importance, Jerusalem functioned as a pilgrimage point and regional economic center.
The Crusade wasn't born in a vacuum. It was triggered by a desperate plea from the Byzantine Emperor Alexios I, who was losing territory to the Seljuk Turks.
Alexios I Komnenos was the Byzantine Emperor from the year 1081 to 1118.
The Byzantine Emperor Alexios I Komnenos sought aid from the Pope Urban II to reclaim the territory.
Pope Urban II was Pope from the year 1088 to 1099. He had a high authority and set off the Crusades to free the Holy Land of centuries of Muslim control, because it was still the center of Christianity.
In a council in the year 1095 in Clermont, France, the Pope called for a crusade which he framed as a sacred mission.
Because many people feared the Judgment Day, they wanted to take over the Holy Land, Jerusalem. The crusade was the Pope's attempt of a just war, and he promised indulgences and a remission of sins to those who took part.
The first crusade actually happened in two phases. The first phase was the People's Crusade in the year 1096, led by Peter the Hermit.
Because many participants were poor, it called the People's Crusades.
This unorganized and untrained group followed a pilgrimage route for their crusade, where they also did many anti-Jewish attacks along the Rhineland. After the People's Crusade, the Seigneurial Crusade, which was the official crusade provided by the Pope, started its journey and followed the same routes as the People's Crusade.
The Seigneurial Crusade consisted of 5 units of more professional, higher-ranked knights and nobility.
As they arrived in Constantinople in 1097, they met the remains of the People's Crusades. Also in Constantinople in the same year as Alexios met the Crusaders, he made them swear an oath that any territory which was took away from the Byzantine Empire would be claimed into his power.
Moving on to the important places of the crusade, we got Nicaea, the first major objective. Controlling it opened the route from Byzantine territory into Anatolia and secured a key administrative and supply center. We got Beryllium, not valuable as a city itself, but decisive as a battlefield. Victory here ensured the Crusaders could continue deeper into Asia Minor. Up next we got Antioch, one of the most important cities in the region. It sat on major trade routes and served as a gateway between Anatolia and Syria. Its capture was crucial for both strategy and resources.
The Siege of Jerusalem, the year 1099. By the time they reached Jerusalem, only a fraction of the original force remained. During the assault, they used massive wooden siege towers to break through the walls. After hard and long battles, it ended up with a victory for the Crusaders.
But this outcome still had many effects on the people and the surroundings in the area. The countless lives, especially the ones of Jewish and Muslim citizens which were lost during the Crusades, or the creation of Crusader states like Jerusalem in the later years, should all be mentioned here.